Oh, stop closing up. Now let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
He's strategic. He's setting guys up. He been boxing since a little kid, just like I've been boxing since a little kid. And you can tell, like, with the experience. Even with his last fight with Frank Martin, you can see Frank Martin was more so an amateur. Like, the experience he got is not on the level of, like...
Gervonta "Tank" Davis, widely known for his knockout power and focused mindset, relies on a carefully planned training schedule to get ready for his fights. As he prepares for his rescheduled matchup against Lamont Roach on March 1st, 2020, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, his everyday routine highlights a deep level of discipline and dedication to performing at his best.
Move your head. Oh, stop closing up. Gotta let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
This, yeah. Think all day, baby. Think all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes to it.
All right, guys. Please, right in the front, right here. Right here in the front presser.
Easy work,
Taylor. Come on, guys. Stand here, please.
You showed up in your face.
Back to your camera in the back. Go in the back of line.
You don't even believe yourself.
Late in the morning, around 11 a.m., his day begins with proper hydration, as he drinks about 1 liter of water to activate his metabolism and maintain ideal fluid levels. He then moves into a short 15-minute session of stretching combined with light yoga, helping loosen his muscles and get his body ready for the workload ahead. During this period, he avoids any distractions, keeping his attention fully on preparing himself for the day's training.
He probably with the jab, right? No. With the jab, step in. Yeah. You don't even sit like you moved in off the blind.
He then heads to the boxing gym to focus on technical development. The session starts with shadowboxing, where he completes a minimum of 3 rounds to sharpen his form and fine-tune his movement. After that, he works through footwork drills designed to improve balance and quickness. A 15-minute jump rope segment comes next, helping build coordination while also boosting his overall stamina.
There you go. Get that.
Good.
Jay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
He continues by working the speed bag to sharpen his sense of rhythm and timing. Next, he moves to the double end bag, focusing on precision and accuracy, before finishing with rounds on the heavy bag to increase punching strength. Each session is structured into 3-minute rounds with 1-minute breaks in between, closely replicating real fight conditions to strengthen endurance and durability.
Day 1 in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night or I run. and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like,
Real.
Okay.
So I do it for myself, but I do it for the people with me. My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them.
Don't
bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you,
They
don't
gonna
bring 'em.
celebrate with me. You hear
Don't
me?
bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here
It's
shaking
gonna
on the
be-
what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On the what?
shakeout. On
On the
my
what?
kids, he was shaking on this thing. On
Hey,
my
Pop,
kids, he was
never.
shaking.
Don't
Never.
say, bro.
That's cap.
A key part of his preparation involves hands-on sessions with his trainers, where he focuses on combination sequences to strengthen his attacking skills, while also working on defensive techniques to improve reaction speed. Drills centered on head movement play an important role, helping him slip and avoid incoming shots.
People just go away and be
For you specifically.
me. First of all, I get a camp house, out here. Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night, It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run. And that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home.
For a very, very big moment, what is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days.
He also recently commented on an unusual training habit from Tyson Fury. Fury, widely recognized for his unconventional approach, introduced a distinctive routine that quickly became a talking point within the boxing world. When asked about it, Gervonta Davis reacted with a mix of surprise and humor, acknowledging that while fighters often have their own unique ways of preparing, Fury's method stood out as especially unexpected.
I hear a lot of boxers do weird things during camp.
What?
I've heard like Tyson Fury said he saw 7 times a day.
What?
Because he wants to keep his like testosterone going. And then Marquez, when he was training to fight Floyd, he would drink his own pee. Do you have anything that you like to do during camp, like to help you get into that mode?
Nah.
Not like that.
Nah, I think he probably be bull crapping. Like,
You think so?
yeah.
He said it's like a scientific thing because like he feels like it gets his testosterone level and he can then carry that into the ring and like be the toughest version of himself.
Man. Sex make you weak.
No legs.
Yeah. It make you
That's
weak.
what I thought.
Yeah.
You have no legs after that. I don't
It's
know,
crazy,
bro.
bro.
It makes it impressive. If he does actually do that and then
Yeah.
is the fighter that he is, that's impressive.
He's freak nasty.
That's some real freak.
His preparation is carefully guided by his longtime coach Calvin Ford, who has played a major role in developing his abilities and shaping his path in the sport. Ford promotes a well-rounded system that combines peak physical conditioning, refined technique, and strong mental focus to ensure he is fully prepared in every aspect.
Hands. Before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. Then I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with his punches. I let him do it. You know what I'm saying? And he get to him, you all right? You all right?
Yeah.
But work. I just feel sorry for them guys that really pushed the button. Martin pushed the button. Y'all see how it went out.
In interviews, Calvin Ford has emphasized that discipline and steady effort are essential parts of his routine. He designs each session to build on Gervonta Davis's natural advantages, including his explosive power and quick movement, while also working on areas that need improvement to create a complete skill set. His approach includes demanding sparring rounds, detailed tactical preparation, and developing a strong mindset so Davis is ready to handle the challenges presented by every opponent.
No one's been able to solve Tank Davis. What do you need to do together with you and your team and obviously your son to score that victory?
We got a game plan. We're going to execute it, and we're going to get the results.
Move that head, bob and weave, bob and weave.
Hey, that go both ways.
That go both ways.
Bob and weave.
Tank, what is Lamont going to learn March 1st inside that ring here at Barclays Center?
Bob and weave, bob and weave. You got bob and weave.
He's in what?
You got bob and weave, job, bob and weave.
The upcoming matchup between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. has generated discussion across the boxing community, with some critics arguing that the event appears driven more by financial appeal than by true competitive stakes.
Oh, he's doing this fight for money, and Tank is strategically picking him because in the amateur world, you guys fought twice, right? And you lost, what, both times? In the amateur fight. So are you all friends? Are y'all cordial? First, what's the relationship?
We're cordial.
You're cordial?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
He cool to me.
He's cool to you.
Yeah.
And you haven't heard that he said anything differently?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He has?
No, he hasn't.
He has not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm confirming that. He hasn't said
He has
anything
not said anything differently. So does it confirm people's suspicion that he purposefully picked you, not only because you're cordial, but because he believes he's gonna knock you?
Some observers claim that Gervonta Davis selected Lamont Roach Jr. because he sees him as a manageable opponent, one he can overcome without facing serious difficulty. On the other side, Roach has faced criticism as well, with suggestions that his motivation for accepting the bout is largely tied to the financial reward rather than the competitive test.
The purse, and then you walk away with a nice piece of change.
I mean, you're in the wrong game if you don't think you're gonna beat everybody. Like, anyway, but if you're saying specifically pick me because I'm gonna be an easy cakewalk,
yeah,
everybody in the world know that's not gonna happen. I mean, like, that's not gonna happen. Him personally, he know that. I think he chose me because I am gonna be one of the better opponents that he's faced in his entire career, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
However, boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult has recently weighed in on the matchup between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr., voicing disappointment and describing it as an uneven pairing. He suggested that some of the leading names in the division are avoiding Davis, which in turn has resulted in him being matched against opponents he views as less challenging, including Roach.
Here's my take on the fight. Everything is true about this situation. One, Gervonta Tank Davis was being ducked leading up to this. Shakur Stevenson ducked him. Lomachenko ducked him openly. El Rayo didn't want to fight this year. He wanted to fight next year. Another thing is, I was hearing that Tank wanted it at 135 and rehydration, all kind of shit. So, but I don't know how true that is, which it wouldn't shock me if that was true. Either way, for whatever reason, El Rayo fell apart. The options were just getting diabolical. All right, I understand that. At the same time, Lamont Roach versus Tank is trash. If Devin Haney announced he was fighting Lamont Roach coming up from 130 next at 135, I'll say that's trash. Let me tell you this. To me, Gervonta is far better than Devin Haney. So it's trash, bruh. It's trash.
Lamont Roach echoed that perspective, suggesting that if Gervonta Davis was truly seeking a tougher challenge, he could have looked beyond his division and taken on fighters from higher weight classes, including someone like Canelo Alvarez. At the same time, Roach acknowledged that such a matchup is not realistic, pointing out that Canelo competes at 168 pounds in the super middleweight division, which is well above Davis's current weight class.
It was so easy when he fought Frank Martin.
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
Hey, what's your game plan?
What was that? I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head.
Lamont Roach Jr. has made it clear that he doesn't see his upcoming fight with Gervonta Davis as being financially driven. Instead, he views Davis as a relatively straightforward opponent, describing the matchup as something he believes he can handle with ease. Roach also highlights the weight difference, pointing out that he holds a title at 130 pounds, while Davis competes at 135 pounds. From his perspective, if Davis were truly chasing the toughest possible challenges, he could have stepped up to face fighters in higher weight divisions, including names like Canelo Alvarez. However, he also acknowledges that a fight with Canelo is not realistic, since Canelo operates at 168 pounds in the super middleweight division, far above Davis's current weight class.
By evidence of what your record, because you had to get, if I'm not mistaken, you had to get permission to be bumped up to that weight class of lightweight in order to fight, because you're in the what, range of 130?
Yeah, I'm the champion at 130.
You're the world champion at 130 and he's 135.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so aren't there other fighters he could have fought within an upper weight class like Canelo? I've heard a lot of people say, why isn't he fighting Canelo rather than Roach? What's up with that?
They want that man to fight Canelo, man.
They do.
I don't know, that's
I've
crazy.
heard a lot of people say that.
Another lightweight contender, Floyd Schofield, has also shared his perspective on Gervonta Davis's mindset heading into the bout with Lamont Roach Jr. Schofield believes Davis should keep his attention strictly on the fight itself, rather than being influenced by outside distractions like social media or personal matters.
You mentioned, obviously, the Lamont Roach fight with Gervonta. We don't know if that's happening 100% December or January, but how do you see that fight going? Do you feel confident giving a prediction on someone else's fight as opposed to your own?
Me personally, no, because I don't know what Lamont Roach and his team are working on. I don't want to, down the man, because who knows, maybe he might shock the world. It's not on us to decide. I mean, boxing is a one-shot sport. Anything can happen. Nobody's invincible from getting knocked out. So, I mean, Tank better stay off Twitter. He better worry about his opponent. So, that's all I got to say. But in my opinion, Tank should win, but you never know.
Prominent sports analyst Stephen A. Smith has also shared his thoughts on the matchup between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. He suggested that Roach could be facing a size disadvantage going into the fight, pointing out that he may simply be too small for the matchup. Smith also noted that Davis, with his physical strength and presence, could have the advantage when it comes to overall size in the ring.
And lastly, Stephen A., last name I, of course, want to throw your way is Gervonta Davis. I know you believe in his skills.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What do you think of his fight with Roach? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think Roach is too small.
Uh-huh.
I think Roach is too small. And that's my issue. I'm not questioning the skill set or anything like that. But it was similar to Frank Martin. You know what I mean? This guy comes in there and you got 18 fights. And I remember watching that pre-fight press conference when he was annoying Gervonta Davis so much and he cussed by accident.
Lamont Roach Jr. has pushed back against concerns about his size and weight class, stating that he is fully comfortable competing at 130 pounds. Interview 17. In a message shared on his Instagram story, Lamont Roach Jr. appeared to reaffirm his focus and mindset ahead of fight night.
Obviously, Tank isn't the biggest 135-pounder. Everybody fights is damn near bigger than him. I think the only person that was smaller than him was Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just in height and stature. He was, technically bigger than Tank too. But Tank is comfortable at 135, so I don't blame him for fighting that way. But he's not a big 35. I don't see why people like, oh, you brought up a smaller guy, woo-de-woo, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, to me personally, I'm not studying that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep saying that. They're going to keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? I fight at 130 because that's what I campaigned at. That's why I started my career. That's where I campaigned. That's why I worked my way up to a world title. And that's what I was going to do. My plan was always to move up to 35 and win another title. So it just happened a little, a little earlier than normal.
Yeah, but I mean, you fought at 35 before.
Them was just, so technically, them wasn't just 35 fights. Like when a boxer starting their career, they don't necessarily have to make 130 pounds because we're not in title contention or none of that. So the opponents that I was getting, the opponents that were there or were available, opponents that were selected for me were probably bigger or they just couldn't make.
Do you see the upcoming Devin Davis versus Lamont Roach matchup as a fight you can't miss? Or does it look like an uneven pairing on paper? Let me know your opinion in the comments.